What's going on, guys? Nate the Great here, coming at you with yet another reaction video. This is RWBY World of Remnant episode 14. This is Faunus. So I'm just gonna jump right in and get started. I want to get these episodes plugged in probably before volume 9 of RWBY. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
You know, most of us spend a lot of time talking about mankind versus Grimm.
Right.
Technically, there is a third party in the mix.
The Faunus.
The Faunus. In case you're not in the know, Faunus are a species on Remnant that appear to be human in just about every way.
Except one.
Every way but one. Each Faunus has a single animalistic trait, some more apparent than others. Ram horns, tiger claws, cat ears.
You're
I
Blake.
swear on my huntsman's license, I once saw a guy regrow his severed lizard tail.
Okay, that's cool.
No amount of drinking can make you forget that pretty picture.
Like
As far
Piccolo
as everyone's aware,
from Dragon
Faunus have
Ball.
been around as long as mankind, if not a little longer. History gets a little fuzzy past a certain point, but we do know that their kind and ours are completely compatible from a biological standpoint.
Right.
Take two wolf Faunus, you get a little wolf cub kiddo.
Yay!
A wolf Faunus and a human also typically means your little bundle of joy's teething phase could get a little dicey.
Yee.
But if you take a wolf Faunus and a bull Faunus, for example, it's a complete roll of the dice.
Who the fuck
For all
knows?
you know, you could be cleaning up your son's shedded snake skin. Scientists
That's
are
an
still
awesome
scratching
picture.
their heads when it comes to, well, a lot about the Faunus. But science isn't the real problem. It's how we all get along. Or in this case,
Don't get along.
how we don't.
Right.
Early man was scared to death of the Faunus. And honestly, it's not too hard to sympathize with that. Seeing something that looks like you and acts
but
like you
not
walk out
like
of the
you.
forest and reveal a pair of fangs can be a little upsetting.
Yeah.
Like most
Understatement.
things man doesn't understand, all sorts of rumors and stories surround the Faunus. People avoided them like the plague, pushing them out of settlements and sometimes even hunting them down. Man began to outnumber the Faunus, and the Faunus began to consider man nothing more than a hostile species.
Yeah. Who can blame them?
These clashes between species were unavoidable, as land that was safe from the Grimm was in constant short supply. But it was the Grimm that finally brought humans and Faunus together for the first time.
They had a common enemy.
A village in Faunus fell under attack, and the only reason anyone survived was because the humans and Faunus united against their common enemy. It was a step in the right direction, but it didn't fix everything. Once humanity learned they weren't so different from the Faunus, they still used those differences as an excuse to exploit and alienate them. The treatment of the Faunus differed around the world, and things wouldn't improve much for them until the Great War. Veil and vacuum against Mantle and Mistral, a war unlike anyone had ever seen. When it was over, the world was desperate to find compromises that would ensure they'd never see the likes of it again. Faunus were awarded equal rights as citizens of Remnant, and as an apology, they were given an entire continent of their own to do with as they pleased. There were some that saw this as fair and just, but many saw it for what it really was, a slap in the face from a nation of sore losers. And so Menagerie was born. There's still Faunus all over the world, though the fair treatment they were promised varies in quality from place to place. But Menagerie will always be their safe haven. Here's the thing, though. You can only push and prod people so much before they reach a tipping point. And when you pack those people together, It just makes it all the easier for them to get organized.
Yeah.
And get even.
White Fang.
Hope you enjoyed that peek behind the curtain for RWBY. For more RWBY-related content, check out roosterteeth.com.
There's also a ton of other great animated content on the channel, so go ahead and click that video to watch more.
And please subscribe for more Archie animation on YouTube.
Don't forget, mash that bell.
Mash that bell.
Notifications.
You would know. Yeah, we do. Yeah, Rooster Teeth, man. Rooster Teeth, I really enjoy a lot of their content. Like, I'm totally obsessing over RWBY, and I have since the beginning. And of course, I'm getting into red versus blue now a little bit. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the reaction. I hope you enjoy my content so far. If you don't, I'm sorry. But don't forget to smash that bell. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you like what you see. And thanks for stopping by.